What's shaking, Bacons? It's me! I'm here! And look at my crown. Like, I told you, the crown is gonna be the thing. Like, the crown is the thing. Let's be honest. What's everyone up to today? What's shaking? I have sushi. I feel like I can't really show you. I guess I can just like tilt it. Sushi. Because that's what I really wanted for my birthday today. So, sushi, eating sushi, really excited about it. And today at work has actually been like shockingly busy. I wasn't expecting it to be so busy today, so might be a quick lunch. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens. Thanks, Numbnuts. And Numbnuts, thank you for all the delicious treats. You made mine and Dan's hearts and the dog's hearts very happy. The only thing that I forgot about sushi that I didn't consider is it's not flattering to eat at all. Mm-hmm. 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 So, I feel like it's going to be me talking like this a bunch. Woo! That was spicy and delicious. So, thanks, Amanda. I'm just going to see if I can alter that a wee bit. There we go. I think that's a little bit better. Thanks for the birthday wishes, Amanda. Appreciate it. So, the rolls I got is I always get spicy tuna bakudon. And then this like avocado yam teriyaki roll, which is just like so delish. It is just like one of my favorites. Birthday vibes. Thanks, number one. It's a birthday queen, Mr. Oh my God. You got it. So, what did everybody else have for lunch today? How was everybody's week? A dragon roll? What's a dragon roll? That sounds delicious. I also always get shrimp tempura because it's just, I mean, who doesn't love deep fried shrimp? Let's be honest. Mm-hmm. 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 Did you hear that crunch? Like, that was a pretty good crunch. And I got this from Wacko Sushi Cafe, which is like my favorite sushi place in the city. It's like a little takeout spot. They only do takeout. A resap. What's a resap? Were you trying to write a rap? Ah, thanks, DT. Yeah, like this crown. I told you guys, the crown was not going to disappoint today. I even like accidentally matched my makeup to my crown. See, green and pink. Just how I roll. Just how I sushi roll. But bum. I mean, I'm pretty funny. So, yeah. Birthday day. It's been pretty quiet. Like I said, work's been busy. Dan and I are going to go out for dinner tonight. Just mellow. You know, COVID times. There's not like tons to do, but it's still my birthday, and a crown must always be worn and shown off. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. So, mental note for next time that it probably sushi might not be the best food for this because it takes a long time to chew. Because they're always so big, the rolls, right? But a fellow Libra. I like to think I embody a Libra very well. I feel like very connected to being a Libra, you know? They're very balanced, kind of airy, very outgoing. I think that fits the bill for me, for sure. Most deaf. So what else is new, my friends? I know I talked to some of you last night, but what about for those I didn't talk to? Or who didn't say anything in the chat last night? I feel like I'm on one of those, breakfast. Oh, a recipe off a Lipton soup box. What was the recipe? I didn't even know they had recipes on a Lipton soup box. Was it at least good? What was I saying? Oh yeah, I feel like I'm on one of those shows where like the whole channel is they just eat. Maybe that's just what's gonna happen here. I don't know. Oh, Amanda, I'm super indecisive as well. I hate making decisions. Yeah, Jason, do you like that crunch? No, thanks, Jose. That's right, this would be good ASMR for you. Just munching on food. Oh, thank you. Yes, I too love my crown. It actually shockingly stays on, like, pretty good. Like, it's a little wobbly, but I've got quite a few bobby pins in there. I think I'm going to try to, like, move it up, like, here a little bit, but that takes some clever crafting. But it also just keeps naturally going and sitting on my head like that. So maybe that's just the way it goes. Honestly, I'm not into the ASMR eating videos. Some of them are kind of creepy with that stuff. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, that's fair. Thanks, Art Deacon. Appreciate that. So, did you guys see that video of Dan, the car falling off the jack stands? He was not happy. It was a little dramatic. Birthday plans with Dan. Not much, to be super honest. Like, we're still really locked down here. But we're gonna go out for dinner tonight. And then probably, like, come home and just, like, watch TV. So that sounds okay to me. Aw, thanks, John. Birthday vibes. Yeah, COVID birthdays are kind of like, you know, they're a little lame. Like, normally for my birthday, it's like, I do, like, a really big party, and, like, have all my friends get together, and we go, like, to a nice restaurant, and then we'll, like, go to karaoke and stuff, but all those things are, like, no bueno right now. Add scrambled eggs to the soup? What? So what did that taste like, Art Deacon, to have eggs inside your chicken noodle soup? I feel like it would taste weird. Yeah, Jose, he was not happy about it. I was thinking what I seen after I saw the car fall off the jacks. I was like, what if it smashed into the 57 convertible? Yeah. It did smash into the convertible. Not hard, thankfully. Oh, the Cobra. Yeah. Oh, I think that would have been a way bigger issue for sure. I probably wouldn't have even stuck around for that because he would have been so mad. I don't know what that would have been like. Birthday cake, singing, and candles. Actually, I was thinking I should have got myself like a little cupcake or something, put a candle in. But no birthday cake today. Probably like in a couple weeks when I do my birthday with my family, maybe. For our birthdays every year, my dad makes us this homemade 4-layer chocolate cake. That's like, it's boxed cake. And, so it's boxed cake with like layers of whipped cream in the middle, and then like a whole bunch of that like very sugary Betty Crocker icing on it. And like it's a cake that his mom made them when they were kids. And so it's just like it's always been like our birthday cake. It's so good. So I'm looking forward to having that in a couple weeks when we get together. Yeah, Dan would definitely walk off the job if anything hit the Cobra. Or he'd just be like, well, no, I think he'd walk off. I think I feel like he'd need to recollect himself. You know? He'd need to recenter himself. Yeah, just a tad, Jason's exactly. Just a smidgen upset, you know? Tis but a scratch. I'm also drinking out of my my Harry Potter goblet to feel extra fancy. If I didn't have to like have a bunch of back-to-back meetings after this, I'd maybe have a little of my champagne, but you shouldn't do that while you're working. So they say. But what's everyone doing this weekend? What's the haps? You know what I'm bummed about? It was like beautiful here all week, like the nicest weather. And then today, it's like the thickest fog I've seen in months. Like, come on, Mother Nature. Get it together. Rude. What's it like in Ontario right now? Is it like a million beautiful degrees? Bright and sunny. Well, la-di-da for you, I guess. Hey, have you guys been watching on Netflix the Squid Game? Oh, too windy to paint? Yeah, it has been windy. And numbnuts, you're out of town, so it's probably even extra windy for you. Okay, so on Netflix, there's a show called Squid Game. And it's like a Korean show, but it's like taking the world by storm, apparently. So Dan and I started watching it. It has subtitles, but we also just discovered today on episode 8 of the 9 episodes that it is, that there's English dubbing, so you can watch it in English. But basically, I don't think these are spoilers because it tells you in the trailer. It's this whole group of people who are in like massive amounts of debt. They get this chance to like win a whole bunch of money to pay off their debt. And there's like over 100 people. But like in order to move to the next round, other people have to die. It's really intense. And like it's really good, but like terrifying. Oh, is Britney versus Spears out? I want to watch that. I haven't watched any of those Britney documentaries yet. I'd like to, but like I feel like you need to be in the right mind space for that because I feel like it's gonna be very intense. I've like always kept up on like the free Britney stuff. Send a picture of this out of the box. Yeah. Send an email, queendddspeedshop@gmail.com. Yeah, the show is like super interesting. Like, would recommend. It's just like, yeah, it's crazy. They play like these child's games, but like they end in dying, which is nuts. Harry Potter Day at your daughter's school? Fun. That would be super fun. For Halloween one year, because I'm a Hufflepuff, I have like a skirt and like the whole uniform that I wore for Halloween one year. And Dan had bought me a Harry Potter one that somebody, aka Franklin, ate. So that was kind of a bummer. But I did have my wand at one time and it was glorious. Oh, she's a Slytherin. So are they doing like Harry Potter themed activities at school? Or what's that? Like, what would a Harry Potter day look like other than dressing up? like, do they sort them into houses? Because that'd be kind of fun. I'm going to try to, like, cut this one roll in half because it's very thick. I'm going to use a knife, and I just butchered it. Butchered it good. Oh, well. A Quidditch game at lunch? How would you even do that in real life? Or actually, I think I've seen that here where people in a field have been, like, playing Quidditch. Because I've seen people, like, riding broomsticks, which is weird. But, like, I don't know. Maybe they're actually wizards. And if they are, how do I become one? Broomsticks and running around. That sounds super fun. What a good day at school. What a good Friday at school, I feel like that is. That's an excellent Friday. We, a few years ago here when they launched, like, the Cursed Child, they did, like, a whole Harry Potter themed, like, event at one of our big parks in the city. And it was intense. Like, there was, like, Butterbeer, and there was Quidditch, there was house sorting, there was, like, a couple tents that were kind of set up as some of, like, the shops or restaurants in, like, Diagon Alley and stuff. It was actually really neat. But they never did it again, which was too bad. Oh, that's so cool. We went to Universal right when it opened. So they were doing a soft opening. So we got to go on the rides before a bunch of people did. And I loved it. The only problem is that on one of the rides, I think it was the Hippogriff ride or whatever, but it got stuck and we were, like, hanging like this. Like, this is our heads. We were hanging like this, like, forward. And Dan was not happy about it because he already doesn't like rides. And now he's, like, hanging almost, like, totally horizontal to, like, the ground. And he didn't love that part of it. But it's really cool at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. You can get Butterbeer, which I recommend because it was delicious. I didn't get the frozen one. I had just, like, the actual drink of it. It was super good. So definitely go all out. I have to say, I really liked Universal Studios better than Disney World. Disneyland? Better than Disneyland. I thought there was just, like, I felt like there was more for, like, me to enjoy at Universal Studios. And the Jurassic Park ride was really fun. I'm sorry, what? Butterbeer with a shot of whiskey? I'm here for that. I'm here for that. I feel like that'd be delicious, especially if it was, like, Fireball. That would be really good. Like, deliciously good. There was a bookstore in the States that used to sell, like, a Butterbeer, but it didn't taste like, if you hadn't had the one at Universal Studios, I think you'd like it. But after you have that one at Universal Studios, like, nothing, like, that's the one. Fireball, Jameson, and Jack. Aw, thanks, Frank's Garage. That's sweet of you. I appreciate that. Your truck made it home safely the other day. It was nice to see you out at the car show. It was busy, hey? It was pumping. Which is good. They raised a lot of money for that kid. Yeah. Sushi's delicious, but not the right food for this. Noted. Mental note for next time. Because how far did you drive again, Frank's Garage? For some reason, I feel like it was quite far. But maybe I made that up in my head that you drove from far. 140 kilometers. Yeah, like that is pretty far. Does your truck have heat? Like, was it chilly? I mean, we were in the convertible, so it was quite cold when we were driving out. But on the way back, it was nice. And I had like a little blanket with me and a giant like hat. Okay, so that's good. So you could stay a little warm. Thanks, Charles. You're sweet. Oh man, I'm already starting to get full. I'm gonna have lots of sushi leftovers for tomorrow. I mean, not lots. I feel like I'll have the right amount left over for tomorrow. But I don't want to be too full because I want to leave lots of room in my tummy for steak tonight. Rides like a tank, very rough. Ooh, that's too bad. I will say I was shocked at how well the convertible rides. Like, it is smooth. Like, I feel like it rides nicer than my Kia. And I mean, my Kia is a Kia. So, there's that. But, what's the weekend plans, everybody? Are cars put away? Are kids playing sports? Are we reading any books? I haven't made any progress on those 2 books I shared with you guys last week just because I don't even know what I've been busy with. I know they've been in my hands, but I haven't really read much of them. So I should do that. I bought a new video game called Horizon Zero Dawn. It's really neat. I'm right at the beginning, so I don't really understand how to play it. Hypnosis to quit smoking. Whoa, tell me more if you have time. How would that work? So they like put you under and just like you are getting sleepy. You no longer want cigarettes. Oh, thanks, Michelle. How's it going? I feel like hypnosis for quitting smoking was very popular in like the early 90s. I feel like you don't hear a lot about it these days, but that's cool. I'm very interested in your journey with this, Frank. Very interested indeed. Hypnosis is like such a creepy thing, but also cool. Some kind of voodoo I know nothing about. I mean, hey, fair, at least you're honest. And hopefully all they're doing is telling you to quit smoking and not telling you to like, I don't know. What else could they tell you to do that would be funny? I was going to say wear like glitter all day, but I would love to see somebody just wearing glitter all day. So, you know what I mean. You know. Quit smoking, be happy. Hey, nothing wrong with that, that's for sure. I've never been a smoker, neither has Dan. But I hear smoking is pretty intense. Like 3 soccer games in a row? That's awesome. Good for her. That's great. I don't have an athletic bone in my body. Except, I will say, I was a pretty good softball player when I was younger. Like, I was like a pitcher on like the double A team or something, which apparently is pretty good. Undefeated. Holy, they're champions. Killing the game. That's awesome. Very cool. I played soccer like for 1 season and I hated it so much. There was so much running. Why was there so much running? I understand that that's like 50% of that sport, but like, come on, guys. We didn't need to do that much running. Ridiculous. They say women smokers have a harder time quitting? Really? I've never heard that. Do you know why they say that, Michelle? What an interesting fact. Yeah, why would that be? Like, what makes women different than men? in that regard. You agree with that? That's your experience? I wonder if it's like a hormone thing. I mean, we're not scientists, so we don't really know, but that's like the only thing I could really think of. I'm on the last tempura, and then I'm done. This was delicious. Oh, the stress, maybe? Yeah, that could be it too, Frank. You're right. Very possible. Easy egg drop soup. Oh, okay. So there is like an egg drop soup called, it's Greek, called Vaglimen something. And it is super delicious. And it is made with like strings of egg. But it's very lemony and good. I like that one. Charles, I feel bad now as I light a smoke. I mean, dude, live your life, you know? Like, oh, wow. So you and your wife are doing it together? That's nice. You guys can kind of support each other like that. I feel like that would be way easier to, like, quit, you know, a habit if you want to. So, like, to do it together, though, I think you're always going to probably have, like, the better chance of success that way. Because then you're both, like, suffering together. One's not smoking while the other one's trying to quit. It's just like when one half of a couple, like, wants to eat, like, keto or something or be, like, really, really healthy, which is good. And then the other half of the couple, like, doesn't really need to or doesn't want to. I feel like that's really hard. So, like, usually if Dan and I are doing, like, a cleanse or something or, like, only eat salads for whatever amount of time, we always do it together just because to do it alone would be too hard. Too hard. Oh, I'm so full. That was delicious. Okay. Women tend to live in fight or flight, so we stress more and tend to nurture self-care compared to men who take it tough. Amanda, that is very good insight. We do tend to nurture those things. And self-care is important. Fill your needs, fill that cup. But good self-care, right? Intentional self-care. Remember to be intentional about your self-care. And gentlemen, PSA, you can also take part in self-care. When you go to the garage and work on stuff, that's self-care. When you, like, sit down in front of the TV and watch a sports ball, that's self-care. But you need to be intentional about it. And be aware that you're being gentle and compassionate with yourself. Tried the pills. There's pills for quitting smoking? Like, I don't know anything about quitting smoking. Oh, no, your wife was hiding smoking from you? I feel like that'd be hard because smoking leaves such a, like, strong scent. But have you guys always been smokers, Frank's Garage? Oh, you tried the pills too, Charles? Are they like a prescription pill thing or just like a whatever? You did them all and couldn't do it, Michelle? Well, that's okay. I mean, them's the ropes. We all have things that we probably shouldn't do. 40 years, holy moly. But I feel like that was such like a thing. Like, I feel like it was like when I was a kid, smoking was kind of becoming less popular. But like before that, I think smoking was like just the thing to do, right? Like you'd go, I feel like that was the way you would network, to be honest, was you'd go out for a smoke with everybody. And then that's where you'd talk about whatever. Like money-wise, about 3 houses worth. I hear it is very expensive. So even if I did want to smoke, I'd probably have to give it up because I couldn't afford it. But you know, them's the ropes. But I know I started a little bit early today. I don't know if that was better or worse. I feel like maybe later would have been better. Maybe closer to 1 o'clock. But I've got so many meetings this afternoon, I just couldn't do it. But them's the ropes. The devil's lettuce. Yeah, no, like, cannabis is legal all over Canada, so that's fine. I ain't got no problem with that. I just like that you called it the devil's lettuce. I thought that was very funny. Well, friends, another quickie today. Like I said, I've got back-to-back meetings, but it's always lovely to see you all and hang out and have you come with me on this little adventure that I'm testing out. Started in the Army 20 years ago. Yeah, I feel like the Army is definitely a high proprietor of people who smoke. Because that'd be a pretty stressful job, I think. So I feel like that's fair. But there it is. Birthday lunch, birthday live stream. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. It was a pleasure. We'll do it again next Friday. I will probably have something for lunch that is less awkward to eat. Again, mental note, don't do sushi again. But thanks everyone for coming and hanging out. It was great. Oh my gosh, Shiel! My goodness! How are you doing? Oh, I'm just about to leave and go back to work, Shiel. I'm so sad to miss you. I hope you had a great birthday. Oh, it's so nice to see you pop in here, my friend. Celebrate your birthday as long as you want to. Make it last all weekend. Call it a Danny Palooza. Well, usually my birthday is a full month affair because usually I'm doing stuff for my birthday like every single weekend. But COVID times, you know, they'll do that. But anyways, that's it for me. Thanks for hanging out, friends. We'll see you next Friday for Chewing the Fat. If you have any recommendations of what I should order for lunch, let me know. And yeah, we'll see you guys. We'll see you next week. Oh, and on Thursdays, I live stream playing Fortnite. So if you want to come hang out during that, please do. And yeah, thanks guys. I really appreciate that you're here. And you guys got to see me in my crown. That's really, honestly, that's the main point of this, is to be able to show off my crown. I'll probably just wear it every Friday for the rest of the month. Good idea? Bad idea? Best idea. Yeah, best idea. All right, my friends. Bye.